Lisa Gable. I am so pleased to have my dear friend Ashley Cheung with me today. She is a business owner, a first-generation American, and a well-known author. What sparked the leadership catalyst?
Two things. One, I really like supporting illustrator and creative artists. So previously I've been writing and then most of the characters are having animal personas and avatars. This one, it needed to have like human characters because my brother said that I need to kind of venture out. So I kind of adopted suggestions. The previous illustrator, she has already move on with another job. And so I have the fortune of meeting Alyssa Gangaram. And I kind of did a couple of projects with her, and she was like really sweet, very talented, very different styles in illustration. And she is quite an entrepreneur herself. And I realized that she, at the time, she lost like a certain project due to lack of funding. So I asked her, would you like to collaborate on doing illustration for a book? She said, sure. I have never done this before, but let's do it. And I just thought that it was a great way to support a young artist. The second thing is that the original title is Urban Raccoons, the Leadership Fable. And we had a discussion. I thought that because I have a property management company called Urban Raccoons, and I did not want to use the word pander to be part of my company title to challenge stereotype, because panders, inevitably you will think of China or Asia, but raccoons, it's trash panda. So it serves similar thing. And also in cartoons, raccoons are so much cuter than in real life, rummaging through trash. But it really does require some scrappiness. And when you are like, our world, let's just face it, our world is pretty kind of scary these days and could be chaotic. And you really need to have a lot of out of the box thinking to kind of get through life in a scrappy and witty way. I wanted to do something. I rely on intuition a lot. So I thought that I was going to be ending Urban Raccoon's property management because I didn't have time to manage the properties. So I was going to be dissolving the company, but I also want to leave it a legacy. So I thought that that would be a great tribute to the raccoons. So we have Raccoon's Will of Wisdom. And I also think that leadership, it makes and breaks a team, and it makes and breaks an organization. And leadership is also not a position, not a title. It's really on how much influence do you have. Like, for example, my creative engineer, Jocelyn, she is very quiet, but she has very great insight. So a lot of times I would go to her and ask her, what does she think about a topic? And 9 out of 10 times, I would be very impressed and not surprised, but I would be very impressed. And so she is a leader in her own right by having that insight to be able to influence me and some of my decisions. And I have to draw the difference between polling someone for their opinion so that I could consider a different perspective versus relying on someone to make a decision. So one thing that I really learned from Simon Sinek is that I'm really learning and also trying to practice, not always successful, is that when I go into a situation, I want to be the last one to basically give out my opinion. Because as soon as I said one thing, it already will influence other people's decision, because they might want to think, oh, Ashley's going to think about this, and I don't want to upset her, or it might make me look better if I'm aligned with what she said. So that is the journey that I am trying to figure out how best to use my current platform, either by writing or, supporting young creatives, supporting creatives in general.